Maybe you've been living under a rock and missed the huge news, but Mickey Mouse, yes, the Mickey Mouse, has gone into the public domain, with his earliest movie from 1928, Steamboat Willie, hitting its 95th year mark, causing the copyright for the work to lapse. It's finally here. Now the public can create new ideas, full of fresh, new ideas. Oh my gosh, what did they do with him? What the heck even is this? Okay, all jokes aside, we all called this, and we said this would happen. This is no surprise. Folks would be waiting in the corner, waiting to throw out their horror version, hoping to catch the attention of innocent bystanders and shock them with their horror slasher take that could make their version go viral. The one thing about horror is it can be cheap to make and produce and have a huge return on profit, but not normally indicative towards quality, which, if you look at last year's attempt to cash in with another childhood classic, you can now see what people thought of it. Mickey Mouse and his oldest movies entered the public domain January 1st, 2024, and hours later, a game and 2 movies, as of this video, have been announced with varying degrees of horror, thriller, slasher to them, and whatever. First up is a game called Infestation 88. A survival horror game where the iconic mouse chases you around as you can run for your dear life. Crazy thing is, if you remove Mickey Mouse and just added a cool mutant rat, they could have had a cool plague-style story game. I don't know, but it could be an interesting, not my thing, but could be something worth checking out if you're into that sort of thing. But then we come to the movies, which leave a lot to be desired, a lot to be said about them. With Mickey's Mouse Trap, it's clearly trying to evoke the viral success Blood and Honey and look really weird. Honestly, I'm not sure how they will get away with showing Mickey's face and its mask, and how will Disney treat this? Will they even go after them? Compared to Infestation 88, the game we just talked about, it felt like it could be slightly removed, not as, in part of this, not carrying the iconic look, but this feels like it's hinging too closely toward the look of Mickey, name association, and all that. Again, it all depends on if Disney feels this is going against their trademarks, which at this point we have no idea how they think or feel in this area. And then finally we had another horror movie announced, but besides a poster or whatever this is, they haven't started filming, so this could easily get scrapped, fall apart, and it feels like they were just trying to ride the wave and get some attention, because not having anything to show doesn't mean anything. It's all performative at this point. Now, it's easy for horror-based adaptations that change these classic characters into monsters and killers because they grab a large amount of attention with their shock value. It's jarring and unsettling, and these creators are banking on that reaction so that they can get you talking about them and get you interested in seeing their project. But what I'm about to say might shock some longtime viewers and people that have been with me for a while, but Mickey could work better with horror compared to Winnie. Why do I say that? Because Mickey Mouse's past animated shorts and adventures show that he could work in the scary or terrifying measures. Some of his animated shorts really work well within those ideas, some of the early iconic ones especially. Many people forget that while he is perceived in a kind manner now, his early work had a different thing to them. Just watching Steamboat Willie is quite odd and almost doesn't feel like the Mickey we would come to know. But while these horror adaptations shock their way to get your attention, I thought it would also be fun to put a spotlight on some creators that went into the opposite direction and would be more fun to enjoy. So first up, one that really caught my eye and looked like a lot of fun as a game on Steam right now, and its title is Inverse Ninjas vs. Public Domain. It's a top-down shooter that has Mickey Mouse and features other characters that are in the public domain, which isn't too far from what my series Winnie the Pooh Demon Hunter is doing. You can see a Sherlock Holmes, Sun Wukong, how you pronounce him, the Monkey King, and others in the lineup from these screenshots. And just like me, it has a cool-looking Winnie the Pooh, although he appears more brown with a blue vest covered compared to my yellow stuffed bear with a red scarf. Looks like a cool approach to all the characters and can be a fun time. I'll personally check it out when I have time, and I think you should too. It looks like a lot of fun. Now, this one really caught my eye. Felix the Cat and Mickey team up in an awesome detective adventure. This funny post put together by Daniel Barnes, which caught fire with several people demanding this story from him, which is exactly how Winnie the Pooh Demon Hunter started for me. While it's just a funny idea and probably a joke or whatever, I really hope he does something with this. Could be really fun to see something like this. I'll be keeping my eye on that, and honestly, I didn't even know Felix the Cat was public domain. That's one of those tricky ones. A lot of these guys are in the public domain, but there's caveats, there's weird trademark things there. You just gotta keep an eye on. Sometimes they're owned by things, like even Zorro himself it's been a long-lasting... It's really tricky. That's a topic for a whole another day. Now this one really caught my eye. And this short 4-page panel Panel Whatever comic by Twitter creator Pinky is a thoughtful look from the characters' perspective themselves, as they await their change in new era as they are no longer tied to the home of Disney and are now part of the public. It's a somber look at what it means for this change and where things go from here. It hits you in the feels and sets the tone that things are changing. Now, how about Mickey Mouse the Demon Hunter? Okay, well, excuse me while I shoehorn my own version into the mix, but I think you should be on the lookout for this, as the newest addition is added to the 100 Acre Woods Demon Hunters. Everyone say hello to Theodore Mouse. This short story will be launching March-April before he takes his full debut in the main book. You'll be able to read his early adventure as he travels around the 100 Acre Woods on his steamboat fighting off demons while he delivers medical supplies to those in need. This short story will focus on who Theodore is and his place in the bigger story, as he interacts with the other public domain characters in the Winnie the Pooh Demon Hunter series. So if you're tired of seeing horror renditions and tired of people complaining about them, help tell people about these versions and help shine a spotlight on those so other people can enjoy these. And if you are looking forward to the horror version, then enjoy those as well. Let's help shine a light on some amazing projects for people that would enjoy them. With Disney celebrating its 100th anniversary and Mickey Mouse ending up in the public domain, will things change? Not really. This video you should check out, as well as to why it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things with him going into the public domain and why Disney has other things to worry about, is a great watch and explanation on a lot of the legal reasons people should understand. Considering I'm not a legal expert, it's a great watch and very informative. But what about you? What do you think of all this? Do you have plans to use Mickey in some way, or are you excited about someone else's project that is using the mouse? Is the creative landscape of entertainment finally going to change and get recharged, or is this just a drop in the ocean and none of it matters? Sound off in the comments and let me know what you think today. As we leave, don't forget, if you want to check out Winnie the Pooh Demon Hunter or any of the other books, make sure to grab a copy from Amazon. Grab one for yourself, grab one for a friend, grab one for your grandma. Lots of cool things are coming in the series, like the debut of Tigger, who just entered the public domain. Lots of fun stuff. Alright, that's it. God bless and have a great day.